What is good, guys, and welcome back to my Should You Pull series. Today I'll be talking about the featured Mystic Banner, which has the 5-star Specter Tenebria and the 4-star Crimson Armin. Now, starting with Specter Tenebria, the 5-star, she's also available from the Moonlight Blessing or Moonlight Connection. If you chose her from it, don't bother pulling. Although her imprints are good because it gives her attack percent, it's not worth pulling on the Mystic Banner for just a dupe, you know. If you chose Arbiter Vildred or another unit from it though, consider pulling for her. She's very powerful in Arena and Guild Wars offense, also a beast in RTA, one of the best DPS, some consider her the best. She's one of the most drafted heroes in RTA specifically, and over time, in the past year, she's been one of the most drafted consistently as well. And unlike a lot of the ML5s that are strong in PvP, she's also a monster in PvE. She's extremely powerful in Abyss, very good in A13, one of the hunts you're going to need to farm for PvP and PvE gear. Very strong in Raid, Hell Raid, Normal Raid, and in general PvE content, she's also very powerful. Now, going over her skills, starting with her S1, it is a 50% chance to inflict poison. It'll go up to 70%, I believe. This also cannot be countered, so it's really nice. And it is a single target attack, but when her S3 is on cooldown, it'll attack 2 enemies. Her S2 is just that she can't be hit by single target abilities, so you can only hit her with AoE. So against comps that only have, you know, single target attacks, she's just basically unkillable until the rest of her team dies. She also gains attack and defense when anyone on the field dies, also works in PvE while you're progressing through the first 2 stages. So in the third, you know, the boss stage, she'll be very buffed up and very strong. Her S3 is like a single target nuke that will also stun at 100% chance. And it also decreases CR of enemies if you kill someone with it. This hits really hard, and when you stack up her S2 passive with it, her S3 and S1 hit like a truck. And keep in mind, her S1 is going to hit for 2 targets. Now, if you soul burn her S1, which is what a lot of people do in RTA, you know, stack up souls and then just soul burn spam it, you'll see she gets extra turns. She can S3 like 3 turns, 4 turns in a row without anyone else taking a turn. Really powerful, especially if you wait till you build up souls and build up your S2 passive stacks. So yeah, I highly recommend pulling for her, since she's top tier in PvE and PvP. She's also a top tier waifu in my opinion with her skin, the Dark Tyrant skin. Although if you don't have it, you have to pay for it, but I'm not gonna say to buy it, but it's pretty worth. It's pretty nice. But keep in mind that ML Charles and Charon are coming out soon, guys, so... And their kits are unknown though, but you know, Specter Tenebria has been strong for so long that you can't go wrong pulling for her, even though ML Charles and ML Charon are planning, you know, to be released. So yeah, you know, Pity's saved to the next Mystic Banner as well, so if you try to pull for Specter Tenebria and you don't get her, it's okay. You can, you know, pull more on the Charon and Charles banner, and your Pities won't reset. You'll see I have 116 summons left until my Pity. I spent, I think, those 84 on strays, and I did not get him, unfortunately, which is okay. You know, I didn't really want him too badly, but it would have been nice. But you'll see that the Pities carried over. So yeah, you don't get it, you'll get a chance at another ML that you want next banner that comes around, so yeah, it's up to you. Now, for the 4-star Crimson Armin, it's actually weird. She just recently started seeing some play in RTA and Arena defense. She's a pretty strong tank because she has a built-in adamant shield in her S2, which I'll show you, and she can hold Aureus because she's a knight, so you get double mitigation artifacts at like the cost of only 1 knight slot, which is really nice. So for her skills, her S1 is just the basic provoke 100%. Is it 100? Yeah, I think it is 100 when you max it out. Really nice. You only really use it to lock down people, like DPS units if you can. S2 is the big kicker for her. It's just an adamant shield if you see. So yeah, like I said, you're basically getting, you know, Aureus and adamant shield because she can equip Aureus and these will both stack. The S2 and the artifact Aureus will stack, so it's really nice for mitigating damage. And her S3 is just team-wide immunity and invincibility. The cooldown's really long though once you soul burn it, but it's really nice for opening. If you can make her fast enough to open for your team, it's just like you get a free turn of, you know, not taking damage, and you'll be able to take your turn on your DPS and do whatever you want. So yeah, Crimson Armin's pretty good for bruiser players and is one of the better ML4s for PvP. Only downside though is she's not really used in PvE though, so if you pull her while trying to pull S10A, she may not really be worth building ASAP unless you need another knight. And if you don't pull S10A at all while trying to pull her and you pull her Crimson Armin, you might not be able to use her for a while until you get into like RTA. So yeah, both units are very strong. I really recommend pulling on this Mystic Banner, disregarding, you know, ML Charon and ML Charles coming up if you really like their design. Sure, maybe. You can even wait till the last week for the last few days of this banner, and you'll probably get a preview of ML Kayron or ML Charles. So yeah, it's up to you. The only thing is, if you do decide to pull for Specter Tenebria because you really want her, I wouldn't pull him this week because Melissa, the 5-star that's featured, and Dux Noctis, the 5-star artifact that's featured, are pretty weak. In fact, I would wait till next week. So you look at next week's rotation, you'll see that Lilius and Rod are the next featured 5-star hero and artifact that are RGB. Those are both really powerful. Lilius is pretty good in PvP as a cleanser, even though she's fell off a bit. But she's also very strong in PvE. You can use her in Expedition. You need her for auto Hell Raid teams. You can use her in Golem. You can use her in A13. Just really nice overall. Really flexible unit. Rod is just insane on some Soul Weavers. Like Amomo is really good. DN is really good. I'm sure there's others that it's really good on, but just a really powerful artifact. And yeah, Rod is worth pulling for as well. So yeah, definitely wait till the next week when this changes. Because, you know, the current RGB, Melissa, and the artifact Dux Noctis are just garbage tier, not worth at all right now. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I hope this really helped you, decide whether you wanted to pull for these units or not. And as always, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps out my channel a lot, and I will be back in another video soon.